Welcome, Virgo. This is your May 2025 reading. We're going to see what you have going on and what's coming towards you and get you some messages from your guides here. And it's going to be for the month of May. So we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, what else? Okay. We also have the Page of Swords. Okay, so you may be coming into some new philosophies, new beliefs, new ideas here, and this could be related to your finances, it could be related to your relationship, it could be related to your spirituality, or you just reevaluating your life purpose and where you are right now in your life. And you may need to come across and connect with some new ideas and philosophies to help you with this new chapter that is here for you. So it's like your old belief systems, your old thoughts, your old ideas aren't gonna sustain you in this new version, this new chapter. And you may have even shifted timelines or raised your vibration and frequency. So now it's like, okay, now that you have this level of knowing, now you need to readjust and open and expand your mind even further. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups here. Okay, what else? So you also could have love coming towards you this month. Okay, so yeah. Also more financial abundance as well. So you have spirituality, love, and your finances here that are looking up. And you have new, fresh ideas, philosophies, opportunities coming towards you for those areas. So we have the Two of Wands here as well. So you may also be reconfiguring, revising your plans here. So whatever these plans are, your life plans for just what your life is looking like, your finances, or your love and relationships. So maybe from in the family environment, you may need to and feel like you want to adjust and take a different approach there. So we also have the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, so you are going to be, if not already, letting go of things that aren't fulfilling you, letting go of things that aren't working for you anymore at this point. Because, again, you've kind of opened up this new chapter. Whether you wanted to or not, it's here and it's happening. So now you get to decide what that looks like, and that's the beauty of it. Okay, and I do see you moving towards things that fulfill you more because you're tired of like the old same shit. So we have King of Wands. Okay, what else? Okay, yeah, so what do you feel passionate about? So some of you, this is about like maybe journaling or doing some other creative process to really understand what it is you want. What do you want this new chapter to look like? Okay, who is this new version of you? This higher frequency Virgo, this higher vibrational Virgo. We also have Seven of Coins here. Okay, so I feel like in the past you may have felt like you're trying, you're putting that effort in, and you're just not seeing the results fast enough, or you're only seeing them come through like very, very slowly, like just a little trickle of abundance coming through to you after you put in all this energy, effort, and time. So you are being guided to reframe this thinking and see it in a different way and really appreciate everything that you've gone through and be proud of how far you've come, because you made a lot of sacrifice, you've made a lot of changes, you really adjusted the way that you've been doing things, and you can apply this to your working environment or your finances or with relationships, whatever this applies to. You've tried and you've been trying. So take a moment and be proud of the progress that you've made and be grateful and appreciative for that. Okay, so I feel like in some cases you may also be a little bored. Like, what the fuck? When is this happening? We have Knight of Coins here. Okay, what else with that? Thank you. Yeah, no worries. The chapter is closing. For some of you, it's already closed. And that's where we are at this point in time. Like, you have stepped through that new portal and you've opened up a new reality, a new chapter for yourself. So now just allow the reality that you're currently in, allow it to burn off. It's just the past. And as you're doing that, it's so important of what you're focusing on, what you're appreciating, what you're valuing, and the thoughts that you're having, and the new energy that you're sending out into the universe. Because all that's going to happen is it's going to reflect back to you what you put out. So this is that opportunity to shift your perspective in whatever ways that are appropriate for you to achieve the desires that you have. Okay? All right. And so important to be positive during this whole process here, because we do have success here for you. We have success showing up. So now you're being called to act like you are successful. Okay? There's also a little temptation to either go back into the old ways, or to not make any adjustments, or to resist what new is coming towards you, or resist changes. That's not going to be helpful to you. It's not going to be helpful to you to do that. And some of you may also get distracted at times. That's also not helpful. It's just creating additional lessons for you to learn, and it's kind of like keeping you in a loop as well. So this is about you breaking out of that loop and recognizing like the same things are creating the same type of results that you've been getting, and allow yourself to shift your focus and connect with a higher frequency where you are staying positive throughout the challenges and trusting in the universe that it will provide to you everything that you need at the exact moment in time that you need it. So I feel like there's also this need to control the outcome and control how things come to you and control what happens. You can do that by the energy that you put out, by the way that you frame the current reality, not by trying to force a specific outcome and force specific things to happen. Okay, so does that make sense, Virgo? Because I'm really hearing that there's a strong need to communicate that. Okay. But again, you have the opportunity for success here and fulfillment, and to truly close out those old cycles and know that they have not been for anything. They've not been like just you suffered for no reason at all. Absolutely not. You learned so much. You gained so much perspective. You've gotten so much stronger. And you're appreciative of everything that you've accomplished and achieved. Okay? All right, so let's get some oracles really quickly here. All right, so we have the unknown mysteries and wonders. I like that because we're speaking about opening new chapters and what they involve, and being open to accepting what may come to you and knowing and trusting that you can handle it and you're strong enough to persevere. We'll go with this one with the Light Priestess of Galactic Wisdom and Rituals. So if you do have, I'm hearing for some of you, you may have like an altar that you have set up and you may not have visited it for a while, or it may need to be updated. So there may be like specific crystals or a crystal grid that you have. If you're looking at that and you're thinking like, okay, well, these crystals aren't really aligned with where I'm going and the support that I want to ask for from the crystal energies that are out there. So you may adjust that, change your grid up. You may add some things to your altar. You may create new affirmations for yourself. You may do some new meditations. You may incorporate new other self-care practices. So really get in touch with yourself and how you're feeling and what it is that you desire and what's going to make you feel happy and fulfilled, and do more of that. And we have light beings. Okay. I'm liking this because I feel like this is some of you truly connecting with your higher self and with other entities Okay, so I'm not going to go too far down the rabbit hole there, but if this is you and you do connect with other energies that aren't of this world, it's right here. Or you have that desire, it is right here. And they have messages for you. So continue working on that connection and open yourself up to those messages. Okay? All right, so you have the Four of Cups. Absolutely. So I believe we spoke to you maybe feeling like a little bored at times and just not quite sure of the direction you want to go in. You may, again, and I feel like maybe it's not that you're not quite sure. It's more of like, well, it's not this. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I don't want any of it. It's only one, so I just don't want it at all. And you're being guided to really be appreciative for what you have and what you've accomplished. And that's going to open up the flow. That's going to open up the nozzle to that abundance flowing through to you. And that is not an easy thing to do when you are in a position where you would consider yourself to be struggling, or things have looked different. You don't have what you used to have. Like, yeah, that's completely understandable that may be hard at times. But it's really about you reframing that conversation, you reframing and taking those opportunities to say, like, you know what, I'm not going to view it this way. I'm going to view this as something that's making me stronger and something that's teaching me this, A, B, and C. And now I got it. I got the lesson. Thank you. And I'm ready to move on. Or I have moved on. Okay? So no, everything is happening for you, not to you. And you're gaining so much perspective. And like we said, you're getting stronger. And you are increasing your power, your enlightenment with all of these experiences that you're going through. Your flower is continuing to blossom. Your light is shining brighter and brighter and brighter because of these things that you've gone through and you've persevered through. Okay, so it's definitely you're not having these experiences for nothing. Okay, so sometimes we just need that reminder. Okay, what else? What else for Virgo? Thank you. All right. You have the Six of Cups. So there may be some soul family that can be of support to you at this time and help you through the challenging times. Okay. It's right here. You can be there for you. You can comfort you. You can support you. You also connecting with your higher self and your guides is what's being advised to you at this time, especially in those moments where you do feel just, you may be feeling down, you may be feeling lost, you may be feeling resentment, you may be feeling that things are unfair, you may be feeling like, why is this happening to me? So those are the times where you're being guided to go within and be gentle with yourself, be gentle with your feelings. Give yourself a moment. Really pay attention to how long you're staying in that energy. But sometimes we do have to feel that energy in order for us to work through it. So really pay attention to how long you're staying on a lower frequency, on a lower vibration. Do what you need to do to work through it, but work through it and get to that place where you're able to extract the meaning out of it. You're able to extract the lessons from it, and you're able to be on your way. So we have some celebration here. We have happiness, joy, contentment, fulfillment. So there is this light at the end of the tunnel that's showing up here in all ways. It's just a matter of you getting yourself through the contrast. Okay. So what else? What else for Virgo? Thank you. We'll take these two. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I love this because this is victory here. So we have celebration, victory, contentment, fulfillment, love. We have Seven of Swords here as well. Okay. So I do see like contrasting. There's a little bit of conflicting information here, but it can all lead you to success. It can all lead to successful outcomes if you really allow yourself to work through the contrast and the challenges as fast as you can. And also I'm hearing that some of you may be feeling a little defensive. You may be feeling like, again, like I would say even like a victim in some cases. So it's really important how you're viewing yourself. You are strong, you are confident, you are brave, you are powerful. Maybe call in some affirmations. Okay? But at the same time, also know that there may be other options available to you as to what would be the best path to take to get out of these situations, or that lower vibrational, those lower frequencies. So there may be some other options. What am I trying to say here? There may be some other options available to you that you're not necessarily thinking of because you're so focused on what's happening and the way that, it's making you feel in a negative way. You're seeing like, yeah, this is unaligned. This isn't who I am. This isn't what I want. You're seeing all of these things. But then there's also the beauty of this opportunity that can create other options that you can see and open your eyes up to, and go down a different path and make adjustments. But in the meantime, regardless of if you can see it or not, it's so important how you react, how you respond. Okay? So let's see, let's get a couple other oracles. Okay, wonderful, because this is what I was just saying the whole time. Having gratitude, being appreciative for what you have and everything that you've accomplished, and even for what is coming to you. We also have returning compassion, humility. Yeah, be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, and don't put yourself down or make yourself feel bad if you feel like, okay, yeah, I am standing around in this lower vibrational energy. Don't make yourself feel bad. That's not doing anything but feeding energy to the lower vibrational state. Okay, so important how you view things and your attitude and your thoughts. Wonderful, because this is good luck coming through and connecting with you. So allow yourself to be open and receptive. So I'm hearing just allow yourself to be open to the change and the transformation that's happening in this new chapter that's beginning. You have a new beginning here. You have the opportunity to start over, to start again. And you're bringing luck with you. Okay, and we have blessings and wishes being granted as a part of this process. Okay, so what else? We have the Five of Wands, and we know that there's going to be ups and downs along the way. You know that because you're having a human experience, and that is going to involve learning some lessons and having experience and encountering contrast. Okay, so we know that that is liable to happen. We know that. So just staying focused on your goals and staying focused on coming up with win-win solutions is what you're being guided to do. And it may also help you to reflect in these moments when you want to respond in a certain way and you want to say something that you know is probably like not the best thing to say in the moment. Take a moment, take a couple deep breaths. Do whatever you need to do to calm yourself, calm your nerves, and allow yourself to view the situation as an observer and not the person that's in it. And that'll help you be a little more objective. That'll help you to come up with the right constructive language to use and way to respond. But definitely take those moments of reflection before you're kind of forced into that environment. So be proactive with that. Okay, wonderful. So yeah, everything is balancing itself out and working out for you. So as things are going away, know that that is what is going to be the best for you at this time. And that those things that are going away are no longer serving you. They're no longer helpful to you. They're no longer providing any value to you. And that's from your higher self and source. Okay? So you might be, I hear like some of you saying like, yes, it is. I still want it. I still want that. But no, these messages are coming from your higher self and source. And that's why those chapters are closing out. and those things that aren't going to be to your highest benefit are leaving, because what's happening is allowing yourself to be open to those things that are for your highest benefit and for your highest good to connect with you. Okay? So that's why those things are going away. They're making room for better things to come to you. So we have the 7 of Cups here. All right, so you're going to encounter a lot of options, a lot of paths that you can go down. There's infinite opportunities to be successful. There's infinite possibilities that are available to you. There's infinite abundance and blessings that are opening up to you. They're already there. They're already open. But I'm just saying you're recognizing that and you're seeing that. And if you're not, then it's confirmation here that the world is yours. There are no limits here. Whatever you desire, whatever you want. Okay? And just know that some of those paths are going to have more challenges than others. And that really just depends on how much you're trying to control things and force things and take things with you that aren't yours anymore. Those are going to be those deciding factors of, you know, how difficult it's going to be. So you have the 9 of Wands, and you've been trying, and you should be so proud of yourself for how far you've come and the things that you have done and accomplished. Take a moment and be proud of yourself, of that. Reward yourself in some way, okay? Because you've definitely been putting in the work, and you've been trying and trying and trying. And this is just that card of like, look, I know you've been trying. We're proud of you. You've come so far. Don't quit now. Don't stop now. Keep going. Keep trying. Because things will work out for you. And it may even be this next thing that you're trying. This next opportunity that you allow to open up for you and take advantage of. It could be that. But this is like, just try one more time. Just keep trying. Okay. So what else? Let's get some. Did we get some of these oracles? Let's go here. All right, so we have trusting your inner compass and allowing yourself to be divinely guided here. And I'm always preaching that and promoting that because you have all the answers that you need within you. And then we have grounding yourself. So you may want to ensure that you are grounded and get out in nature, right? In whatever way feels good to you. Maybe it's just sitting on your porch, drinking your tea, or it could be taking a walk. Whatever it is, whatever those self-care practices are, incorporate nature into them. If you can, if you feel good and you want to do that, that's going to be helpful to you. Okay, wonderful. So we also have your guides and your ancestors here to support you. And it could even be your ancestors here that you may connect with or receive messages from. So it doesn't have to be extraterrestrial beings or people from other people, entities from other realms. Doesn't have to be that, but it could be ancestors as well here. But point is, bottom line is that there's messages available to you from other realms. And it's totally up to you if you want to be open to those messages or not. But you are being guided towards that because that's going to be so helpful to you. And it's going to help you to go on this journey and to work through the challenge and contrast that does come up. That is your solution, connecting and receiving that additional guidance. Okay. What else? Okay, we have balance coming through. So balance, so work on balancing yourself, body, mind, and soul. And for some of you, there may be like some more balance that you could bring into your routine even. So the simplest things, wherever it fits, wherever it resonates with you, you're being guided to do it. We also have the 8 of Swords here. Yeah, so there's definitely some other approaches, some ways that you can be more balanced, okay? So connecting with your intuition, connecting and going within, is going to help to show you those new opportunities and those new ideas. You'll get epiphanies, you'll see signs and synchronicities, and maybe even you'll hear, depending on what your connection is and what you've developed. You may hear it, you may see visions. Okay? What else? Okay, so we're going to take this in reverse and get some clarity on why the Emperor is in reverse, please. Can you give me one card? Thank you. All right, okay. Yeah, you're definitely being guided to allow yourself to be divinely guided. So I feel like there's this little struggle there with Virgo being in control here versus like your higher self and your guides like coming in like, yeah, it's like you guys are fighting over the reins here. Just allow it to be, Virgo. Loosen up. Loosen your hands up off of that and allow the divine to guide you, okay? And the more that you're connected, the deeper your connection is with your higher self, the more you will trust it, okay? And the more you will release some of that control, okay? And there may also be a change of location coming up for you, so you may be planning to move somewhere different, to relocate, or you could be planning just to travel, okay? Go on vacation or travel somewhere, okay? So we have 5 of Swords here, okay? And what else? Yeah, so I see you definitely kind of going back and forth here. There's going to be like highs and lows happening here. So there's going to be moments where you're like fully connected, listening to your intuition, allowing it to guide you, and other times where you're like, you know what? Nope, I'm stuck. I wanted these things, and if it's not happening, then I don't care. Excuse me. So you're going to likely have those moments where it's a little bit of back and forth here, a little bit of tug. But it's totally up to you what direction you decide to go. And it's going to be easier for you. I'll say this. It's going to be much easier for you to go with the flow of life. Allow life to flow through you. And allow things in yourself to be divinely guided. So it's going to be much easier for you going down that path as opposed to resisting change, resisting the reality that's happening. As opposed to like quickly learning the lessons when you don't want to experience something and allowing it to go away, and focusing your energies on the things that you do want. Those are the things that are going to get you there, get you the victory, get you the celebration, get you the fulfillment faster. So we have the Ace of Swords here as well, okay? So I see like you definitely are going to have some new philosophies, new epiphanies, new revelations coming through to you this month, okay? So that's wonderful. That is wonderful because that's what we're talking about, okay? All right, so let's get some final oracles to close out. So we have trusting your path. Oh my goodness, you cannot make this up. I just explained to you how there's this little tug of war going on here, and you guys are fighting over the reins here, and your higher self is going to win basically, and you're going to be sort of pushed in the direction that is for your highest good. But this is a collaboration. You're co-creating with the universe and your higher self and source. So they want you to be excited about this. They want you to be happy, and you showing your appreciation and gratitude for what's happening and coming towards you, and trusting your higher self and trusting the universe and trusting source is going to make things a lot easier for you. It's going to make things flow much easier. You're going to have less contrast, less challenges, less issues going that path. We also have miracles coming your way. You could definitely use a miracle, and here it is showing up for you this month. That's wonderful. All right, so, and some of you may be going to the beach for a vacation as well, but we do have you bringing your unconscious to light. So there may be some things like deep down in your subconscious, some reprogramming that needs to be done. And so even out of these experiences, you may be saying like, well, I did that. I learned that. I learned my lesson. You may be saying that, but there may be some beliefs down in the subconscious that you're being asked to address. So if it feels like you've made the changes and it's still not happening, you may want to explore that. Okay? All right, so you could do some meditations or whatever other ways that you really connect and work to understand what's in the subconscious layers and what you have programmed down there that needs to be addressed. All right. Okay, so this is wonderful, and we have confirmation that, yeah, it's time to fill up your cup. Do the reflection that you need to do those self-care practices, incorporate those in to make you feel good, because you may be focused on just all work and no play, but you're also being guided to create more balance. So incorporate some things that make you feel good in the mix and that are fun and where you feel creative. Okay? And we also have your ancestors coming through. So, oh yeah, they're definitely there with you and for you and to support you. And some of you have this connection with ancient Egypt. So you may have been royalty there. You may have spent several lifetimes there. But yeah, there's definitely some ancestors that have your back. And they are here to help guide you, to help support you. And they have nothing but unconditional love for you. Okay, Virgo? All right, so those are the messages I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and let me know how this resonates. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.